And we're live. We're live. Sorry? Oh, right. Refresh the page. Channel level settings. I can't, you can't hear me, can you? Engage with your audience. Oh, I can't, I don't know if I fixed the sound or not. Oh, that's so annoying. You can't hear me now? No, okay. Can you? Really? John Boy can hear me in the lounge. Sound. Oh my God. Do you know, have we got a gin and tonic, darling? Because I really need one now. A glass of wine would do lovely. Yay! Thank God for that. Oh, Lindsay, you can hear me. Hurrah. Hello, Lindsay. Charlotte, yay. Sue, yay. Oh my God. Liz, oh, wonderful. JW, Charlotte, Cheryl. I can see what you're writing with actually, this is working. I'll have a quick sip of tea. It's half cold.
Glass of wine for Sir. Calm your nerves.
Glass of wine. I'll put another mat down so it doesn't go on the table.
I'll find you a note.
Right, let me just click this off. And let me move this round a bit so you can see more. Cheers, everybody. I'm having a tea or a coffee or between.
Welcome, everyone. Got there at last.
John Boy, yay.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. I'll put this over here, out of the way. Well, this seems very weird. Yippee, Cheryl, you can hear me. Oh, Charlotte's just shouted out hi to John Boy. And to the and rescuing me with the wine.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hurrah. Oh, thank God for that. I don't actually know what I did. I just clicked lots of buttons and kept changing things until something worked. So I think to look at you, I need to look at the little thing on the top of the laptop. I'm doing this on my laptop because looking it up on YouTube, apparently if you do it on your phone and go live stream, sometimes they don't allow you to then go on for 24 hours or something. And I didn't want to mess this up for you guys. So, and I can't do it in the workshop on my laptop because I don't have Wi-Fi plumbed in down there as my phone does. It has the Wi-Fi all over the place. So we're indoors today. Let me put my glasses back on and see some people. Hello there. Yes, we're all okay, Lindsay. and Nigel and Georgie, I think they're in the house somewhere, I think. So at some point, hopefully, they'll come and say hello as well. Yay! Hello, Sharon. This is fantastic. I am so excited. I cannot tell you. Let me put this here. I'll leave these just for a minute until a few more people come on, and then I can get going with what we're doing today on our live stream. I'll put those over there. I can't tell you guys how excited I am. I really cannot tell you how excited. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, let me look and just see. Hello, Sharon. Kiss, kiss. Dog's Paradise. Hurrah! I hear you. Oh, yay. I tell you, you guys, we would all be fantastic if we were in the same room. It would be one hell of a miniature party, but on a big scale. Oh, from South Carolina. Hello, Sarah. Wow. And Rachel, hooray, you're back again. There I am. There you are. Em saying hi to everyone. Lovely, lovely lady. Let me move these out the way. I'm going to do what I do with when I sell my vases and such like. It's nice to see you live on here, and thank you again for all the. Oh, you have helped me so much. Thank you, Sharon. I absolutely love. I have to say, I know I say it on my videos, but while you're listening and we're chatting, everybody, I make it as such a big part of my life to try and show you guys everything I know, anything I'm learning. I just want to pass it on all the time. And it just honestly, it gives me a great thrill to think that I'm actually helping somebody or giving somebody happiness or pleasure watching me. And a lot of you say that my videos are so calm and what have you. That's obviously a good thing because you come on and watch again. So I'm pleased about that. You know I'm not high tech and have lots of different thumbnails with lots of different pictures and things on. I haven't even learned or tried to bother doing any of that. You just get me, so which is brilliant. Oh, wonderful. Sharon, it's nice to see you live on here, and thank you again for your videos. Yep. Having us all in the same room, what a brilliant idea. I would, God, if I had the money, if I was a millionaire, I would pay for us all to meet somewhere. It would be a big room. I'd love it. I would love it. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Oh, and your two corgis are sitting in my chair with me watching. Ah, for a glimpse of Nigel or Georgie. One moment. John boy, how is the wine? You know me, John boy. I can pretend it's wine. I can pretend it's gin and tonic. Who knows? Who cares? Oh dear. John boy, is Nigel or Georgie in there? If that, could you bring one of them, either one that looks like they don't mind being picked up, and just let them say hello? We've got a couple of corgis watching. Oh, hello from China, Texas, Denise Butcher. There's Georgie. Oh, no, you don't drink wine. You're too young. He's only 11 months old. Look, Georgie, you are on video. Oh, he's just heard the biscuits open.
I was going to do it there for
The
you.
nibbles. Look, here we are. Look, look, Georgie. No, not Daddy's wine. Look, you know what you're like on wine. You're a nightmare. Right, let me put this over here, out of the way. Okay. Hello, Rich from Australia. Rebecca. Oh my God, darling. We have somebody, Rebecca here, talking from Australia. It's 3:36 in the morning. I absolutely have to say thank you to you to get up at 3:36 in the morning just to say hello. You're going to make me cry now. Stop it. That's unbelievable. All you guys, you are such lovely, lovely people, and I just am so humble that you come on and take your time. Just take time to watch me or to come on and say hello. I know, Rebecca.
Chicago. Show you
She's up so late, up so early. And Byron, hello from Chicago. Show 'em your mug. Look, yay! Where did we get this, John Boy? These mugs? John Boy? No, where? Ah, where? We got these two mugs. Up where?
The Willis Tower, but it used to be
The Willis,
Sears Tower.
the Willis Tower that used to be Sears Tower. We got these mugs up the top. It was lovely. Although it doesn't taste anything like wine and it's cold. So I'll swap. Yay. Oh, wonderful. Oh, from North Carolina. Oh, Leanne. God, Leanne, I know you so well. I've sent you vases. Oh, are you going down? Georgie, go on there. I was going to stand there for a minute. Oh, this is fab. People from all over the world, Em. We are all together talking at the same time. Oh, that's lovely. Denise, you think we're absolutely awesome. We are, Denise. Like I always say, what you see is what you get. If you meet us in public or at any of the shows or whatever, and in case anyone is watching that is in the UK or traveling to the UK, we are planning on going to the Kensington Doll Fair on the 17th of this month. I think it's a Friday. It's on a Friday and a Saturday. I think we're going on the Friday. There's more there then. So, hello everyone. I'm Lucky Girl on 10 acres in bush setting. So wild. Wallabies and kangaroos. Be here at 5 a.m. I'm very blessed. Rebecca, wallabies and kangaroos. We have the neighbour's dogs yapping. They're this size. They're smaller than Nigel. Oh, bless. Oh, Nuzzle. I always call you Nuzzle. Hi there. Oh, and Georgie, he says hello, Leanne. Wonderful. Brenda from High Ridge, Missouri, just outside St. Louis. That's wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. Hi there, Brenda. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Em. Actually, I am quite a gentleman. I very much try to be. I don't like coarseness and I don't like people being rude, really. But anyway, I will take my phone with me to Kensington and I will film a bit this year for all you guys that aren't going to be there. I'll just try and film some bits, but not make it sort of too boring. Sometimes these videos, when you look at fairs that people do, sometimes you sort of end up zooming on a bit because it's not going quick enough. So I'll try and be a bit arty-farty with it, as we should say. And Charlotte, you and John me going to York next month. We probably won't be going this next month, Charlotte. Sadly, I'd like to go to all of them all of the time, but it's time, it's money, it's everything. But we're planning on Kensington this month, so probably whatever little money I have, I'll spend there. Who knows? Who cares? Welcome, Rachel. I'll keep all of you in filming things in Kensington just to try and show you the interesting parts. Sienna Flower, hello, Sienna. I have to say, I'm subscribed to you as well, and I watch your little videos, and you're so nice and just so humble. I really enjoy watching them, so I just thought I'd tell you. New Mexico, USA, hurrah! And Marianne, hello, Richard. You have 12 points from Belgium. Do you hear that, John Boy? We've got 12 points from Belgium. Fabulous. I would love to come to all your countries. And LOL, who cares? Exactly. Pardon? Hello from Hong Kong, India. Hello there from Hong Kong. That is absolutely fantastic. I can't believe I had this many people from these different parts of the world who were watching. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, absolutely brilliant. You're right, Charlotte. It would be rude not to spend. And I never like to be rude, especially in public. So I may have to, or borrow some money from John Boy, or I don't know. If I talk nicely, then I might come home with something nice. And Caroline from France, yay, bonjour, from France. And Em, you're in Hong Kong as well. Wow, absolutely brilliant. Um, right, guys. Oh, just in case you are wondering, I used to make. I'm pointing that way because the video is opposite of what I'm doing, so I shouldn't really look at the screen. But I've got my bags and things on here, all different prices, different sizes, and most of these, all these the sort of posh ones up the top there, and that couple down the bottom there. I learnt on YouTube from a top sewer from YouTube that makes bags years ago, and I spent long time making them. I used to have an Etsy shop selling them, but no, I didn't know how to advertise, and I didn't do them on YouTube, so nobody really got to see them. So I only sold, half a dozen or a dozen most. So I took the Etsy shop off, and now I have all my doll's house stuff on Etsy instead. My vases that I make. So I'm just leaving these up here. If anyone sees anything that they want to see more of or fancy looking at, I shall bring it down and just show you guys quick. They are very well made, as you can imagine. I have to admit, I'm quite proud of them. And I'm selling them with postage. I'm selling them extremely cheaply, really just to try and get rid of them now, because they're in a plastic storage box and they're just taking up space. So anyway, what I should do, 1 minute, please. John Boy, if you're look, can you see everyone talking on your screen? Can you see everybody like this talking on your screen? All these lovely people. If someone does mention, I'm frightened of missing things that people are saying. It's I don't like that, but I want to show what I'm doing. If you notice anyone that asks about any particular bags, could you tell me, and I'll show them. I don't want to sound rude or impolite to any of you. So I just looked up that way because Georgie is sitting outside on a bench. Your bags and pots are fabulous. They are very good quality, and we'll be buying again very soon. Right. Oh, and the macrame things that I did. Actually, I am going to make some of the miniature macrames. They honestly, they took forever because they're tiny, tiny thin knots. But I did them. Obviously, you saw them in my boho house. I did some hanging plant with pots in my own bowls, and also I did a wall hanging, which it was down to scale, but it took forever. But I may do some of those, and I'm going to put those in my Etsy shop as well. That's a really good idea. Absolutely good idea. Yeah, great idea then. And I shall make a point of, in between doing everything else, I shall make some and I shall put them in my shop. Right, okay. Now, instead of just answering everybody and not actually showing anything, what I'm going to do is I have to say thank you to anyone that's on here listening. I think some people just recently, your names haven't popped up, so there's a lot more. But I've never had so many sales from my vases on Etsy and bits of furniture in the last few weeks. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Sort of almost every day or every second day, I've had one or two sales, and what I shall do is tell you. Let's say I'm in my workshop working. Oh, by the way, I've put on one of my shirts for you, so that I'm a bit tidier. On my videos, I know I'm always in one or that are covered in paint and getting holes in them. So I thought I'd put something nice on because I'm not in the workshop. But just to let you know, like I'm sure like people like newsreaders and people like that, they're all dressed up on the top. And no, I'm not in my underpants down below, before you ask. I'm wearing my scruffy jeans that are full of holes, covered in paint and hard bits of glue. So from the waist down, I look like I'm another person. So, yes, the macrame I used to do macrame. That's what you call it over the pond, you guys. I used to do that when it was first fashionable. I think that was maybe the 80s or something. And I made great big full scale things, like sort of really chunky things. And now I've gone to the extreme now of making them tiny, tiny, tiny. And I've even got minute little coloured beads that I can thread into them as well. So look out at my Etsy shop at some point here. So when somebody buys a vase from me or of anything that I have on my Etsy shop, and they press the buy now button or whatever you press, at my end, my phone goes ka-ching. I can't hear it, but anyway, sometimes it sometimes it goes ka-ching. So we just pretend that it's gone ka-ching, and some lovely man or woman has bought something from my shop. First of all, I get all emotional and all excited. And although Etsy take a lot off the item, and I do free postage, so that all I don't make a huge amount, but it is helping to keep me going. I have to say that, and I am extremely. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for anyone that has bought from my shop. But anyway, so the phone goes ka-ching. I have to sit down and have a cup of tea to get over it because I'm so excited. And then I drop everything in the workshop. It is actually down that way, but anyway, I drop everything, come in straight away, get all the clean stuff out, and start making my packing for putting the vases in. So I buy different books and things with pictures with patterns on. So there's a whole range of these. So I'll buy a different one now and again just to change the patterns. But I buy these are double-sided patterned cards, and they're very. These ones are more muted, like so, and these ones are, well, that's what they are on the front cover there. So these are sort of swirls and things, very pretty, both of them are. So what I do is pick, let's just go to this one. So I will pick a couple of these. The sad thing is, I'm sure I do waste money because obviously I buy these online, but these are 12 by 12 inches, and I haven't found any really nice papers that are this weight. I think they are 180 GSM cardstock. I haven't found any that are 9-inch square, and it's 9-inch square that I use, which fits just nicely into my packaging. So I have to cut these off, and it wastes a lot of card. One day maybe I'll think of something to do with the offcuts. But if I pick the areas that I like on the card, they're different on each side. That's pretty. And so I need 2 of these. And let me just have to stand up a minute, and we'll do a 9-inch square. Oh, and nearer a bit later on, guys, I'm going to, well, I'll show you my vases now. I can put them up on the screen for you to see. I shall display them. But also, a bit later on, I'm going to do a competition. I've decided, John Boy and me were talking the other night, and I thought, and we both thought, just for a thanks to somebody, whoever, I just thought I'd do a little competition. So I'll tell you a bit about that just in a bit. So, and don't fold up bits of card and hold your craft knife at the same time. This is because I'm talking. I usually put it down before I do this. That could be very dangerous. Right, okay, so let's get rid of this ruler. And use the offcuts for mini book covers. Oh my God, Em, where have you been in my life? All my life. Yes. Actually, now you've made me think, I have been buying as well little I had nearly 2 dozen of these just a few weeks ago, and I have 2 left. I can't believe, honestly, how much I've been selling. But I bought these online. Somebody's made little envelopes with a white card in, so I've been popping those in the boxes as well. But although that's double-sided, I can cut it to size, and on one side I can just glue white paper to it. So it's coloured on one side, fold it, and it's white inside, and then I can write on it. So that's absolutely excellent. Right. Yes, Sarah, I've seen the 8x8. They're just too small for me. Rachel hoards all her offcuts. So I hoard so much. We hoard so much. We really do hoard so much. The bits, I have shoe boxes, 2 bulging shoe boxes that won't close now, and they're all bits of wood, like from making things, basswood or beech wood, and just little bit, right down to tiny little bits. You just never know when you're going to need them. The problem I find is when you're making things or you want bits of wood, you never think to go into that box to look for that. You always grab a bigger piece of wood. So I've got to get more into the habit of doing that. Okay, so I picked one of these bits of paper to do the base of the box. So I'm going to do an origami box. So it's not really a tutorial. They're just basic boxes. But I can just chat to you while I'm making them. So this is just to show you when somebody buys something from the shop, the phone goes ka-ching, and I come in and get all this out and go through this before I send the item off. Because it has to be all neat and crisp and me all over. I usually do these a little bit slower because I like to get them as perfect as possible. But actually, this one I'm making, I shall. I don't make them in advance because I don't like to store them because they're just thin card boxes, and I don't want them starting to get messed up or anything. So I've just folded all into the corners, and now each of the 4 sides I'm just going to fold down to the center point. I'll do 2 opposite and then 2 opposite. So just to show you, just to give you an idea, but you do them right down to the cross in the middle. You do one and then the other side. Yeah, I always wait until something's sold, and then I get all this out and do it, that it's freshly made and it goes straight in the packaging, and then everything's fine. So like that, and then I'm going to open it up and turn it around and do them the opposite way now, into the middle. And then you do the same thing to make the lid of the box, but you just don't bring the edges like this. You don't bring them right into the middle. You just leave 0.5 centimetre from the center. So it makes the box slightly wider then, like so. And then you can just fold it into shape and that's fine. But me being me, I decided when I learned how to do them to add a couple of bits of double-sided tape. So if I lift that up, the floor of the box basically, there's where you folded it, there's a crisscross line there one way, one the other way, and I lay a bit of tape that way, a bit of tape that way, and then all these points that come down will glue stick onto the base of the box. So it's just a little added touch, and I like to, because I know somebody did write to say that when they bought from me, they just said that they still are using the box to keep little minis in whatever project they're doing at a time, little bits and pieces, which was really nice that knowing that I'd spent a while packing the item, that the customer actually still uses the box. So it's just crisscross there, and then just bring two sides together, two of the points. I have to do it down on the table like that, and then the other two sides, I'm just going to pull them out and fold them in. I normally do this, if I can show you. Normally do this on the table, so it's much easier, but you can see it folding in like that, like so, and then fold that flat down into the base of the box. Sorry, I have to do it like this because I want to push it and get it as neat as possible, like so, and then pull this side out and fold it in again. Like so, push it in to meet the point in the base. Oops, there we are. So that's it, the four corners folded into the center there, and it just makes a nice sized box to hold my vases. So I'll make the other one, I'll make the lid as well. And I will keep this, although I don't make them in advance, but I'll keep this one that's being made on this video. So the next person that buys something from the shop, a vase or two or whatever, I will pack them in this exact box. That's what I shall do. Right, let's fold these in. Let me see. Oh, thank you, JW. It's gorgeous. And it's lovely paper. It is It's a really nice texture. They do. Let me just show you guys again. For anyone that I can't remember the site that I looked on. But if you put in any of that information there, something should come up, like the essential craft paper, anything like that. I don't know, what does that say up the top? The craft consortium. Oh, it just says craft consortium. Oh, there we are. So if you put that on, yeah, the essential craft paper by craft consortium. So if you put that online, you'll find a whole range of them. I was stuck for choice because I really did like them all. But as soon as I've got through these ones as well, I was using other ones before, and these were ready to start using. But as soon as they're near the end, then I'll buy more again. So all these, if you're thinking of making and selling, if you haven't already, all these things, when you put the price of your item on, well, actually, I was going to say, when you put the price of your item on, you're meant to cost everything, work it out so that you know you're getting paid for it all. But I'm not doing that, obviously. I just buy things, whatever it's cost, I forget, and then I try sell things as cheaply as I think I can because I just want everyone to have some of my items that I've made. I'm literally not a businessman at all. Literally not a businessman. Sometimes I wish I were, but then again, I might then not be as arty crafty. Don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Right, so fold those in. I just like to flatten everything with a wood. That's actually a dressmaker's tool for doing corners of cuffs and things and corners of collars, poking them out. But it's not sharp. It's quite smooth bamboo, and rubbing it on the card like this, it makes it really really nice sharp edge. So when I fold the sides in this time, I'm not going straight to the centre and joining. I'm just leaving that much of a gap. And then the other two sides, I'll do the same. So it just leaves a gap in the middle. And I can't wait to tell you guys the little competition I have in mind. I think it will be a really good, a nice thing to do, just to say thank you. Right, let's close. This is probably the worst box I've ever made because I don't usually have an audience. I usually are quite calm, cool, and collected. But it will work. It's still a box, and it's still much prettier than just putting the item in tissue and shoving it in a packing box. Right. Let's pull that off. Sometimes it's good if you have some nails, but it's sometimes double-sided sticky tape. You can never get the edge to pull it off. Right, let's fold two of these corners in, like so. Let's put this here and fold these out. On that side, and that side, like so. So you can see I've made a few. There we are. That's the lid, basically. So that will just fit because it's slightly bigger. It will just fit on top. And I never pick the same sheet for the top and bottom of the box because again, I just like to add a little, just something different. So let's move those out. And then I would just get some tissue. I haven't made a sale, so I'm not going to wrap one up to anybody to sell. But then I just get some tissue, some pieces of tissue, and then I would roll the vase up in that, and then put that in the box, put the lid on, and put a little card in just to say thank you. I think that's only polite. And then on top of that, I've bought these packing boxes, and they're just a nice shape, just a nice size to hold. And then once I've done that and they're wrapped in tissue in there, then I get a bigger piece of tissue and wrap this and put that in the box, fold the tissue down, and then close the box. And there we have one ready to go, almost. So yes, like I say, I will keep this carefully and safe, and then on my next sale, I shall use it. And I'll buy some. I'm going to buy more tissue paper as well. I want some different colours. It's when there's so much out there, you've got so much of a choice. I think that's what makes us shop so much. Oh, and I just also, let me push this off a minute. I also want to apologise to everybody that's listened to me and ended up having to spend more money because I've got them excited over buying something else for their doll's house. The amount of times I've been told off for doing that. There must be a lot of husbands out there, I think, as well, saying, "What's he making you spend now? Giving you money." So anyway, I'll put that there. One moment, I think. Yes, my wine's getting too warm. I better drink a bit. Lovely. We drink red and white. We're not connoisseurs. Right, now, while we're chatting, let me just see. Sharon, so lovely you do those for your customers. I know it takes a lot more time, Sharon, but it's very personal, I feel, when people buy something from me. And like I say, I am always so appreciative that I just think I want to do a little bit of this or a little bit of that. And I really care, I really do. I know I say who knows who cares, but I really do when it comes to the other way around. I care a lot. Right now, I've got some bits of furniture here, but they're not. And I'm going to put some of my vases on them just so you can see a little bit while we're chatting. Let's put some. I haven't practiced, so I don't know what will go on where. I like this table, by the way. It's got a little drawer inside, and it just looks so easy to make. So I might make some of these. Oops, maybe buy some different legs or something. I don't have a turner to turn my own legs, but I'll to make legs. But I'll get some, and I might make some of these because I really like this table. So I may do that. Now let me get my boxes at the moment. My precious boxes. And we'll just put some of these out. I know quite a lot of you actually, when you've bought vases from me, you have said that the photographs have really not done them justice, and they're much more lovely in real life. I have to agree with you guys. I am like not the world's worst photographer, but I'm quite up there, I think. I don't know much about it, so I just take the picture. I don't know if the light is good or whatever, so I just hope for the best. So I probably don't really do them justice, but I shall put some. I love looking at these, and you know, every time someone buys one or two or whatever, I always take them out, and it makes me look at them again. And there's so many that I would have just kept myself because I love them so much. But obviously, I'm doing it because I'm trying to make a living. Let's put them up here. So I sort of say goodbye to them. Love you, miss you already. But I'm so happy when other people see them and they're happy with them as well. So I'll put these out here. They are. I mean, even from here, you can't really see them close up, too close. But if I can, I keep forgetting where the camera is on this. But things like the glazes that I've used, there's so many different shades that come up on them. They're really the way they come out the kiln. I always look at them and think, God, they're really beautiful. Oh, that's my first. All the time I've been making vases. Oh, what a shame. This is the first time I'll have to start packing them differently. But I've sold quite a lot now and made a lot. And that's the first time, because they're in a box together, that it's chipped. Oh, I don't know where it is now. Up there. Look, it's just chipped it. It looks huge on the screen, but it's a tiny chip. I'll maybe just get a felt pen and colour that in because it's lovely. It's a sort of matte black around the base then and a shiny colour bleeding into it. So I may actually just have to take this one off Etsy. I must remember to do that, and I will have to put it in one of my houses, but never mind. Right, let's put that. I've done different methods. This one here is got ridges in it. You can, if you rub your finger on it, you can feel the ridges. When it was going around on the wheel, I sort of scored it with different colours to make it different depths. So they're all everyone is different and different shapes. Oops, that's a lovely colour. Oh, that's my phone. That's I keep forgetting where the camera is. I'll have to get used to this. That's a lovely colour, that one. Oh, and that's my. Whenever you get what I sell, and it's got a little squiggle on the back on the base. Some people will just guess it's my initials or whatever, but because my name is Richard Sheed, it's just hang on that way. It's an R and going into an S, so it's an R and an S. So if you see that, you know I've made it. Oh, thank you, Sarah. They're beautiful. Rebecca, I'd like to buy one. Oh, bless you. Oh, Rich, do you always assemble first then stain finish them next? I have several furniture kits I've started because I am unsure. Oh, I assemble them if I'm making something myself. These aren't. These are just. I must say these are ones that I could copy and make because I quite like them, and when I have time, I will. But if I've made my own, then I make it and then stain it. I made a sort of French farmhouse table that a very kind lady bought just recently. That was one of my recent sales. That went to London, in London. I Excuse me, please, darling. My phone just ka-chinged. Oh, I'll bring them down. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just missed my balance. It's not.
How are you for drinking?
It's not the wine. I have no. Look, I haven't even had half a glass yet.
Tea?
Yes, please.
Tea? Okay.
I'm too busy talking.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me just. Okay, let me look. You can see this live. Etsy transactions. Charlotte, South Woodham Ferris in Chelmsford. Where's the screen? Thank you. Oh, bless you, Charlotte. Oh, what? Oh, and you've just purchased this one with the textured lines on it. Oh my God, that's made me all tearful. Okay, Charlotte. Do you like the packing, or would you like another colour? I'm going to put that in there. Oh, just couldn't help myself. The vases are so beautiful. Oh, bless you. Oh, how funny. You love the chip one too, Rebecca. Rebecca, if you buy one, I will put this in for you. It is actually just, it is a tiny chip and a little bit, I would just put a tiny blue dot of felt pen on there. And even when you're sitting it on a unit, if you can't see round it in a doll's house, you would just sit it facing out the way. But it's actually lovely glaze. It's really nice. So that's Rebecca. I must remember just in case. I'll keep that aside. Let me put some more. I can't get over that. That's my Charlotte. You naughty, naughty girl. Oh, darling, are you there? My phone's just ka-chinged again. My phone's just. I know.
That's good.
Well, it is, but I just wasn't expecting actually anything to happen that way. I was just saying, if anyone bought anything.
They are all lovely. They are. They're beautiful little
I
vases.
love them myself.
They are beautiful.
Linda Pilar.
Look good in anybody's houses.
Linda in Lower Gwynedd in United States. Lower Gwynedd or Gwynedd with the two D's, that's like a Welsh name, Lower Gwynedd. I used to live in South Wales. I can't speak a lot of Welsh, but I know the names. And I don't know. I know in the United States they used a lot of names like English names and London names and names from Wales. So I don't know if that's come from a Welsh ancestry or whatever. But Linda, thank you so much. Are you watching, Linda? Are you actually on? Let me know if you. Yes, trying to find your Etsy shop. LOL. If you go onto Etsy and write in Rich Miniatures, the same as my YouTube, capital R, capital M, and where it says locate shops with that name, click on that, and you'll find Rich Miniatures shop. Let me put some more of these out. Oh, thank you so much, my love.
Put it around here.
Yes, please. Thank you, darling.
Okay.
Isn't he a good boy? He is. He's always a good boy. He is. I'm too busy with my doll's house stuff day and night, and you do all the cleaning. I
do everything. And
now and again I cook.
Wow.
And when I do, it's nice. But it's so much easier if John Boy does it. I don't tell him.
I don't know how you cope without me.
I don't know how I would cope. My life would fall to pieces. I'm telling you. But let me put these. That's a lovely, just a plain brown one. That's a very nice colour. Whoops. Oh, I'm quite.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Quite taken. People actually buying them. That's got the little chip on it. I know.
It's really nice.
Didn't it come out? I was really pleased with that. The shape of it.
Yeah.
I really like that one. But it could just a tiny bit of felt pen would cover it and face it to the back.
Put flowers in it or something in it.
Or put flowers in it, you wouldn't notice. I could have done with some other things to put these on. Let me put. Oh, these are my slab vases. I made.
What about this box?
Oh yes, could do that up, and I could put them on. I put some. I did ones with transfers. They're sort of. They'd look good in my boho house. These set. There's 4 of them, and I wanted them to sort of look like the 80s type vases that you would have. There's a square one, and I put a little tiny one. Oops, I'll show that in the base there. But I just want, and also the glaze. It's a white glaze, but it has tiny coloured speckles in it, very small speckles. So I made a little set of those and put those on the top. Yeah. And I did one there with a star going round one side, just so it was a bit. There we are. Right, and there's one there with a yellow one. I put a little round transfer on that. Oops. Oh, you guys, honestly, you guys are killing me. All the time when I said to John Boy, I'm going to really try a live stream, I'm desperate to speak to people and for them to speak back. That was what was so exciting for me to do. And I said, well, I'll just show you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What I will say is, to start with, I was making these nearly every day like crazy and getting them in the kiln. And again, it cost a fortune because I was only doing maybe this many at a time on these 2 tables, and I couldn't wait, so they would be dried and then glazed, kiln fired first of all, and then taken out when they cooled, and then I glaze them and put them back in and fire them. And it's a decent sized kiln. God knows what they got cost with electricity to make them. What I'm going to have to do is make a bigger amount of them because they're so small. I'm going to have to make quite a lot and then fire them all in one go because it's not very economical financially. Let me just see. I don't want to miss anybody out. M. Martine. Oh my God. Oh, you have bought this one, I think. As far as I'll check to make sure because the pictures are so tiny on my phone. I don't want to take time. I don't want to take time up for you guys looking at this. Leslie. Do you know when I took that one out, Leslie, and put it on, I actually looking at them a second time. Well, I've looked at them lots of times, but taking them out properly now to talk about them. As I took that out, I thought, God, I really like that one. The shape, the colours that I put on there. Those, just so you know, when I glazed these after they'd been kiln fired, first of all, I put it back on the wheel and had to sort of tacky wax it on and then turn it on the wheel so I could get a tiny brush with the different colours for the glaze, just to do that. But they do take a lot of time, but look, they are so worth it. Leslie from Acton in United States. Way is that is CA, is that California? California? Oh, oh, how lovely. I think your pics on Etsy should be closer up. Yes, good. I will do that because now when I look at them, then you can't really see them that closely. Marianne, oh, from Belgium. Oh, how lovely. Which one have you got? That one, Mary. Again, similar colours. They would have been made on the same day, and I just was loving these colours, aren't they? It's beautiful. I absolutely, my big fingers because they're so small. These vases. That's absolutely lovely. Oh, God love you all. I really, really, God love you all. Absolutely. I'm going to take these ones out the way and put them down here, and this one, put them down there. Was it this one? Somebody's saying, I bought that one, take it away. You're not selling it. Oh, there's Georgie up on the up on the house again. Let me just have a quick look, make sure I've got that one, and this one, yes, and that one, yes, that's it. They're all out of the way. George is having a great day in and out there. Let me just put, just a few more. I'll replace these. There's a little orange one. There's a brown one. Put them at the front. If I move them closer, I should have had these higher up so you could see them a bit easier. Like I say, I'm a bit rubbish at filming, guys, as you know me so well, but you wouldn't have me any other way, hopefully. I'm not one of these high-flying YouTubers that can do all these magical things. I watch their videos and think, oh, how clever, how they put it all together. But I suppose I'm just more raw. I just like to just do what we're doing and not look all fancy. These ones, I could put them on the box that John Boy said, why don't you use that? It would be a good idea. Put that there. And put that there. Hope you guys can see. These set here were little wall planters that I made. So they're all different colours. and I just cut out a flat piece at the back there, and then I made the pot on the wheel, so it was a round pot like that, and then carefully sliced it down the middle, and then glued the pieces together, fired them, glazed them, fired them again. So they would just be you could super glue them to a wall if you're not going to change them, and you know that. And then you make your own little plant out of paper or card or whatever, aluminium or aluminum, as I like to call it too. Is that you trying to say, shut up, Rich? And so I'm not going to have any left. John boy, can you hear my phone going on there? Oh, he says yes. Oh my God. You can? Let me put these out. John Boy says he can't hear me because he's watching one of my videos. Apparently am I, oh right. Right, let's just at the back there, at the front, I mean, oops. It's not really showing them all, but anyway. Right, okay. Let me put those to the side there. So hopefully you can see, guys, what's what's going on. This is ridiculous. I just want to take these ones out the way. There's the Rebecca. Oh no, Rebecca. I'm going to refund you your money, and I'll refund it less £7 or £8 for postage, and I'll just ship it to you, because it's chipped there, and I don't like that's bad customer service, Rachel. So that's and that's going to Australia. Hurrah, Australia! I will remember, Rebecca, and I'll send you a bit of refund, and I'll ship that out to you. Where else are we? Is this Rachel? Oh, from Front Royal, United States. I wish I could. I wish we had the money that we could just keep going over to these places. And any of the times that I have been all over the years in the States, I've absolutely loved it. It's so different from here, and it's just wonderful. And you bought 3 of the wall vases. Oh my God, how fantastic! That they are. Each of them are beautiful. Let me take those ones off. Oh, no, I love the colour of that one. The glaze on that, let me tell you, Rachel, the glaze that I used for that, or some of them, is the glaze is just one colour, but it has tiny fragments of different size glass. Oops, in the actual liquid or the mixture. So as it fires in the kiln, they just bloom out, and they just come out wherever they will. So every single time you would get a different glaze. And let me tell you as well, let me just make sure I know which other one it is. Hang on, I want to get the right one. Oh, phase A, which is A. Oh, again, that beautiful. That's lovely. That one, the tiny bits of glass in it, they don't bloom out, they run down. So it gives you like streaks, like sort of lines. Absolutely beautiful. But what I will say, guys, the price that I put on Etsy, like I say, normally that's what I would charge if I was face to face with people. But I have to take off all the postage, the shipping, and everything else, and packaging and everything. But that's okay. It still gives me a little bit, and when Etsy take their bit off as well, you have some money at the end. So in all, it is very worth doing because it is really helping me. But what I will say, anyone like yourself, Rachel, that's bought more than one item. Sometimes people don't read. Well, I've tried to put things like the shipping. If you buy more than one item, then whatever I know the shipping is, I take the shipping off the second item or the third item as well. So I will send you. You will receive a refund, because that takes off some of the shipping cost. Because I'm sending them all together, so it's only one lot of shipping. So absolutely, I'm flummoxed, which is I think that's a very English word to use, but I am flummoxed. But absolutely, just extremely grateful to you guys. I haven't. I was planning just to show you, just to show my vases, and just show you how I pack them, so anyone that hasn't bought them before just knows what I do and what goes into it. And if you ever did buy any, then you know what you're going to expect. And I will, as you said, I will take photos closer up, and I'll redo some of my some of these so people can see them a bit better. Please could you save all 4 square ones for me? Oh, Lindsay, until my payday on the 26th, please. Oh, Lindsay, God love you. They're lovely because I made them as a set. You could have them all round the house. I will have to write things down and then go into my Etsy to take them off, so I remember. One moment for shouting, folks. John Boy. John Boy. Hello.
You're on a delay, I didn't hear you.
Could I have a piece of paper, please?
Yes.
Oh, behind that bag. My notebook is in the house, behind that bag.
A lot of people want to see these, so you need to show them.
Oh,
They're asking.
oh, it's not there. No, it's
No,
not
I'll
there.
get you one.
No, it must be in the workshop. Please, I just want to write some things down. So I'll take those off for you, Lindsay. And again, I'll work out the yeah, I'll work out lovely. I'll work out the postage and take that off because you've bought more than one.
Tea.
Oh yes, I've got tea, my Chicago mug.
Are you warm enough?
Absolutely. And do you know what I have loved? The amount of people who are on here talking to us, just having a great evening or great morning. A lot of people.
Yes.
But all from different parts of the world.
That's amazing.
I just
Really amazing.
absolutely
Yeah.
love it. I'll just write that down to take square vases off.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, they're lovely. Whoever's bought those, they're lovely.
Lindsay
Oh, Lindsay.
from up north. Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Oh, with the
Yes.
oh, hello, Lindsay.
Little granddaughter, by the
Yes.
way.
And Carl, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Lindsay. How are you? Hope you're
I
okay.
hope she's okay.
Yeah, hope
Yes.
you're okay.
I'm just keeping them for her till
Right, okay.
payday. Take off square vases from Etsy.
Give them some food.
Okay, I shall do that for you. And Rachel, refund the damaged vase or vase for the chip. I'm really annoyed, not financially, but I'm really annoyed that actually chipped. I've taken the boxes in and out so much to take them out when people have bought them, but I didn't. I've just noticed that just a time. They're real ceramics, even though they're tiny. They're still ceramics.
Anything can happen in the kiln, can't it?
And ceramic. Well, no, this is in the box. Taking them in and out of the box. That one just had a tiny chip because they're moving in the box. I'll have to pack them a lot safer. They've been perfect up until all this time.
Just so everybody knows, Richard will show you these bags afterwards because I know a lot of people have been asking about them. So he will show you.
And my little competition that we discussed.
Yes,
I'm going to do that. I was going to say my wine is getting warm, but my tea is getting colder. So
yeah, exactly. Okay.
Oh, that's just lovely.
Good.
Thank you, Sire.
That's okay.
Carry on. Right, let me see. Oh, lovely. Grace, you too be blessed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Charlotte, and thank you for coming on and talking. Did the Etsy bling yet? Rebecca? Let me see. Oh, Carol. Are you there, Carol? Carol Whittlesey. Oh, I know you're from the UK, England. Yay. Oh. June pads, £4 the works. Good for walls and floors. Oh, right. Excellent. Nice and cheap as well. Let me see. Can I buy your glass of wine? If you were here, Martine, you could have it. You could have a glass of wine all to yourself. Oh dear. You don't mind at all. Oh, hope you don't mind. I was being bossy, but they are so beautiful close up. What was that, Can I sit that down? Can I? If you're listening, what was it you were being bossy about? And I don't mind you being bossy at all, by the way. Oh, Lily's okay, Lindsay. That's good. Lovely little Lily. Hurrah. Oh, she's going to be a big sister to twins. Oh, congratulations. Oh, I bet Mum's all excited. Hurrah. John's daughter is just having a third child, a third daughter. She has two already and she's expecting a third, so that's all exciting. Oh, bless. Yes, congratulations, Lindsay. Oh, lovely. The plaid bag above your right shoulder is calling out to me. Oh, Krista. Hiya, Krista. I know your name. I see it a lot. Krista Max. Oh. Oh, bless you, Charlotte. Still saying goodbye to Grace. That's what it's like. It's like we're all in a big room and we're all just chatting amongst ourselves, and I just love it. Oh. Wonderful. How lovely. Richard, you should sit a bit closer to the screen. Actually, you are so right. My back and my neck is starting to get sore. I suffer from lower back trouble. I have done for years because for many years I did hairdressing, and it was before people used stools on wheels to go around cutting people's hair. I'm so old. It was in the days where people just stood to cut your hair, and I damaged my back permanently. So that's why in the workshop I use that electronic table that I can move up or down to any height I want. And I tell you guys, it is an absolute godsend. When I'd saved up enough money to buy that table, it's one of the best buys, really the best buys I've had before. I'm going to put these away carefully for now. And I will look at a different way to pack these and pad them out. As I say, I've never chipped one ever all the time I've had these, which has been a long time I've been making them. But I will now be extra careful. I'll put them in there for now, like so. And I'll put these over here, and I'll just show you guys some of my bags. Just so, let me sit up a bit better. Let me move I think we might all be moving here with the video. Right, Rich, Beth, Rich, how did you learn how to make pottery? Oh, did you start in full size and then go miniature? Yes, Beth. Well, yes and no. There's a local potter that lives in our town. I was going to say village, but it's a town. And John Boy and me decided to go, and they run it in a workshop like we do outside in their garden. And we went and we paid for so much an hour. I think we had 3 hours or 4 hours there, and we made some things. I don't know. We have. Oh, hang on, John boy. Would you just come and get that bowl that's in the kitchen, please? I can't remember the bowl on the when we went to the pottery class, under the music thing. Who made that? John boy. I'll just show you. So we went.
What, this whole thing? It's
Yes.
practically me.
So we had never done pottery before.
No, everything else is rubbish.
Yeah, never done pottery before, and they didn't glaze it. They just gave it to us fired. Oh, did he glaze that? Oh, it's so long ago I can't remember. Julian did. So John Boy made that, and we just keep it in the kitchen. We made a few other things. I made a mug, which I think I've shown on here before. John Boy, he's going to start shouting at me in a minute. You wait in here. John Boy. Oh, he might be pretending he can't hear. I was going to show you my mug that I made. But yes, so we made a few things on this day. Some of them were okay, a lot of them are just rubbish. But after that, because of doll's housing, I thought to myself, actually, if you could make miniature ones. So I looked up online, found a mini wheel. I mean, the wheel is that size, about like 10 centimeters or something, on a metal box. And I purchased one of those, bought a load of clay, and then just started from there. I made a lot of air dried clay ones on it first of all, and they are really rubbish. I've maybe got a dozen or so left, but what I usually do is when I'm selling one of these, I usually put one of those in with the box as a free gift. Some people might look at it and think like that. Other people might think, oh, how sweet, and find a home for it. So I'll tell you now, they are very bad because they were practice runs. Have you got my mug that I made, or did you made one as well, just to show these guys in the pottery? Oh, are they down? Oh, they're probably down there because yeah, it'll be on a shelf in the workshop. That's okay. No. Yeah, so I bought the mini wheel, and I have to say, I've gone mad trying to make these vases, and I used the wheel such a lot that I actually burnt out the motor. So I looked at it the other day because I'm selling quite a few now, and it wouldn't work. It just turned and it wouldn't speed up. So I've burnt the motor out. So yesterday I've ordered a new potter's wheel. So that should be arriving on Saturday, apparently. And then I will start making a whole load more of these vases. Yeah, it was a really good fun class, Rachel. It was really, really good fun. Lindsay. Tell John Boy that you like that bowl. And Wanda and Charlotte. Thank you guys. Dina, hello. Dina Freyo, hello. I know you so well. I bought a couple of his mini vases, and they are beautiful and perfect. Well, I wanted to put them. You sent me photographs of where you wanted them, Dina, in the room that you're making at the moment. And as I said, they look absolutely fantastic. The room looks great as it's coming on as well. If I remember, I'll put, when I do another video, I'll put that on a picture to show everyone, because they're absolutely brilliant. If anyone wants to email me pictures of things, either rooms they're doing, or if they've bought any of my vases and they put them in the rooms and they send me an email photo, if they want, then I will show that on different videos that I'm doing, so people can just see other people's rooms really. Inhale, Dina, thanks again. Great, it's still stand. Oh, lovely. And it's lovely everyone's chatting. Johnny Henry, it's not rubbish. John is pure. John always says that when you make something or does something, and they're not rubbish. You are absolutely right. It's our, let's say, I'll say it's one of our awful British traits that everything we do is we're very humble and think that we've not done very good. Other countries would boast about how good they've done, and quite rightly so. But us English folks are so funny sometimes. I try so not to be English, especially when we're on holiday, and dress like English as well. Nothing against the English, but it's just that when you live here, like I say, or like some of you guys say, the grass is always greener on the other side. So it's just life. It's just life. John Boy's writing as well. He's in the lounge. This is so weird being live on video. Look, some of you guys have probably asked about the bags, and I can't remember. Some people asked about certain ones. Was it plaid ones up the top or plaid one there? Let me see if anyone wants to ask about them. Rebecca, right? Which was it? The plaid ones up there. I'll do that first. John Boy speaking from the lounge. Well, my head's in the way, actually. Yes. Okay. Uno momento. Oh, let's take these down. Right. Let's put these ones. When I was doing these, I really enjoyed making them. So I just did these. Like the vases that I make, it's the same with everything. I love originality. So even if I make anything in the same style, I never make it in the same color. So every single thing I make is always a complete one-off and unique. There will only ever be one in the world. So this is a nice, like a tartan type tweed fabric. And I'll open them up, and then I do a pop of color inside, like so. And it has it's only a small bag, so I've done a double, there we are, a double pocket on the inside, on one side, so you've got a pocket there and a pocket there. So it's just fairly simple. There's like the big pocket in the middle and then 2 pockets on the outside. And this one, and also I did a piped fabric as well and sewed that in when I was making the bag. So these, and none of these is leather that I use. I always used vinyl for the straps as well. Oops, let's move these. I'll put these over here so they're not getting in the way, like so. And then just on the side there, so I don't touch any of them again. These are precious goods now, ready to go around the world. Right, put that there and that there. Okay, and then this one has a light green and a grey touch to it, and I did grey piping around there, around the edge. And then when you open that one up, it is a designer fabric that she makes lots of different designs. That just picks out the green, and it's the same style inside. And I should love to make the bags. I like the denim jacket bags as well. They're great. Oh, thank you, Dina. Like everything, when I made them, I used to take a couple of days on the industrial machine that I had to make Dog's Paradise. Oh, well, I could just buy you. So tempted. Seems like everything you turn touched. Oh, bless you. Really, bless you. Thank you for saying that. That one is mine. Please let me know the pro. Oh, bless. It depends if they're going to if they're leaving the UK, I've just priced them up just to sell them off quick. If they're leaving, if these bags are leaving the UK at all, then they are £60 in UK money. I think it's about £15-16 shipping across the pond. So that comes off plus the price of the materials I paid. So it's really, I don't make, again, I'm not making a lot of money, but what I would do is you can just, if you just email me some of my videos that videos you've already looked at, if you look in the comments, the description box underneath, now and again I've remembered to put my email. This is my email, I've kept it also as richminiatures@gmail.com. So it's all under Rich Miniatures. So if you do want any, let me know which ones and I'll photograph them, send you the photo. You can double check that that's what you want, and then I'll get your address and send them to you. I'll just put those over there for now. Just lay them on there. I'll show. Let me say just quickly, if anyone, the 4 up the top there, I put those up the top because they're super made, super special. There's lots more going on in them. If you'd like to see those, anyone, then just let me know, and I will get those down quickly and go through them quickly for you. So I don't want you guys getting too bored. Please tell me you're not getting bored. My tea's getting cold. I know that. Lower Gwyneth is in PA. Yes. Is that Pennsylvania? USA, Krista? Oh, yes, please, Rachel. Of course. Yes, please, Charlotte. See, Charlotte, you were going just a minute ago. And never bored. Thank you, Dina, for saying that. Again, it must be an English thing, but I'm always so conscious of either annoying people or getting people bored. But hopefully, we're all okay. Right. Let me take these. Oh. I'll take these 2 down. This is one style, and those 2 are another. See, I told you I've got my ripped work jeans on underneath. If I was a newsreader, you wouldn't have seen that. Just pretend you didn't see it. Right. Let me lay these down. What we did do as well, to make them stand up and give them some... Yes, Doll's Paradise. I am taking them down and I will show you. Absolutely. What I did do when I opened them up, I'll explain. I didn't know how to pad them out with not getting them mucky or dirty. So we got our drawer in the kitchen and it had about a dozen tea towels all folded up neatly. So we took all the tea towels out to stuff the bags. So, I can put that on there for now. Right. So these 2 styles are the same. They've just got the simple little catch there to close them, like so. This has on the back, it has a popper in there, magnetic popper, and it has a separate pocket down the back. The back has got that lining on the back, but on that side of it, it has the lining that's inside the bag. So it's got that lining there. So that popper's closed. And then if we open it up, you get that lining again showing there. And if you can see it properly, there's a zip pocket in there on one side. And then on that side, there's the double open pocket. So 2 little pockets there. You could put your phone in or whatever in there. And then on the other side is the zip pocket. So that's that one. If you're shopping and you start getting a bit too much, girlfriends, and the bag is getting a bit tight, then with this one, God, they took so long to make, has a big chunky zip underneath. Wow. It's an expandable handbag, and it's got the same lining as the trim that's on it. So that makes the bag basically it just makes it wider and gives it more compact room. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Oh, thank you, Wanda. I love that name, by the way, Wanda. It's so nice. Oh, yes, I am very neat and tidy, Carol. Sometimes it's so that's cool. So oh, lovely. Genius. Oh, thank you very much, Charlotte. Yeah, sometimes it's a downside because I can take so long over something or cut new bits and redo it again because it just really annoys me. I hate badly made things. This I have to tell you. Oh, by the way, all these ones. Let me just get well, I'd worked out postage or something. Right. Okay. So these two and those two I'm going to show you. These come to £70 in total. So whenever I'm shipping them, I just pay the shipping out of that. This one, I hope somebody likes this one because this is one of my favorites. The vinyl that I used there, it's a sort of beigey, creamy vinyl. It's very, very soft, the vinyl. We went into an upholstery shop down the south coast near Brighton, and yeah, I love this idea. We went into an upholsterer's shop and they had this vinyl, but it was a very posh upholsterers, and they didn't actually sell stuff, but you went in and you placed orders, like you had your head bed, uh, the head of your bed covered in their vinyls, or sofas covered in them, and it was a really posh shop. But they had some rolls of vinyls that they had left over, just a meter or 2 meters of it, and they were really quite fairly cheap to buy. Not too cheap, but they were quite cheap. And so I bought some. I bought about 4 altogether, and thought, oh, I'll do something. I'll make some bags with them. But when he was rolling them up, and I said about the quality, I said they're really lovely. And he said, yeah, these sell at £90 a meter. £90 a meter. And I just tried to look sort of nonchalant and just sort of like I'm buy this sort of stuff all the time. And inside I was going, what? There's no way I have to remortgage the house to buy that. So I got some really lovely vinyls here. And also, I don't know if you can tell on screen, but this is an Italian Italian velvet. Italian velvet. And this again was bought near a shop in Brighton. It's got skulls on it and roses, and I absolutely adore it. If I was a girly, I would use this bag, and it's got the velvet on the back, and then open it up there. It's got on the inside, and then that side of it has a hint of the inside of the lining, a nice quiet lining compared to the front. So I will just close that up, open it up, and show you guys. Take out the the clean tea towels that I'll have to refold and put back, and that's got a big zip pocket there, and on the other side it's got 2 open pockets again, like so. Yeah, the material is fantastic, Dina. It really, really is lovely. And again, because there's some of the hints of the color here and there, I just use a really nice shade of teal zip underneath, so that undoes. There we are. And then inside there, I use that same vinyl that we used in the underneath of this bag as well. It's just a really lovely color, sort of silvery color vinyl. It's really, really nice. So that's that one. Rachel, oh, bless you. Thank you, Mona. So nice. Love it, want it. It's gorgeous, thank you. Boho bag is amazing. Oh, bless you. Thank you very, very much. Yes, the velvet, just to touch it, it's a really fine pile. I know you like when you go into fabric shops, like I know I've sewn for years. You can buy velvet, you can buy it extremely cheap, and when you look at it, the pile is so far apart and it's long and it's just cheap quality. It is still velvet, but it is cheap quality. This is a really short pile velvet. You can't actually feel the thickness. It's just so smooth to touch. But I absolutely love that. So I'll show you. That's those two. I'll put these on here for now and take these two down. That one and that one. Oops. Now, right, this one, I can move this so you can see it a bit better. Sorry, guys. Here we are. This one is a natural cork. So there's, and again, I don't use leather. Not because I'm vegan. I just wanted to use vinyls and other materials. There's lots of leather handbags out there. This one, these are bigger. So these have got feet on them. I've put handbag feet on them. This one has a zip pocket on the outside, like so. And there's a little hint of fabric in there that's different. I'll show you that in the lining inside. This one's got different coloured dots and things on it. It's a really nice geometric bag. And its plate is, there's no zip on that side, so there's just a zip on the front. And then the bag closes at the top, so that's got a zip at the top there. If I open that up, the tea towels, they can all go back in the drawer now. Right, and I'll show you the inside has a stripy fabric on the inside. We've got you can't see it 'cause it's a green zipper there, but it's got a green zip along there. This one also, I can show you probably on the inside, this has a key ring fob, so you can just clip your key ring, your house keys or whatever, or car keys in there, put it in, and then zip the bag up. So they're kept inside, no one can get at them. But when you open your bag, your keys are there easy just to take off, and you don't have to fumble in your bag to do that. I just thought that was a good idea. So that's that. And then if I lift that up, on this side, there's two, I'm not very good at doing these, showing you these guys, but there's two open pockets there on that side. So a zip pocket on one side, two open pockets on the other. That's my labels I put in when I'm was making and sewing stuff like you wear. So we'll zip that up again. That's that one. And this one, I made it so these are, the shoulder strap has got the nice big claws on them. The lobster claw clips, they're called, that size, that shape. So they do come off, they just unclip. And then if you want just to use it like a shoulder bag, just put it over your shoulder, it's fine, like so. Or if you want it a crossbody, then you can put this on. And I've made these so they're adjustable as well. So you can make them much shorter, much longer. So there's a lot of hardware on there. That's that one. I'll put that carefully down there. And this one is vinyl, but it looks more metal. Let's take the tea towels out. And this one I just like because it looked very Indian. I lose my keys in a heartbeat. That's a fantastic idea. I just thought that as well. Wow, wow. Oh, how lovely. Oh, bless. Yeah, I always try and look for different zips that go with different things. And the same in my miniatures. Everything I look at color. Color is such a thing in my life. It really is a huge thing in my life. Oh. Rebecca, the sun is coming up. Oh my God, no, so I need to sleep. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca, so much for coming on. Really, thank you. Bless your heart for waiting to see us. Thank you. Really. Oh, you really thought of everything. Yes. Yes, good night, Rebecca. Sleep tight. I hope you sleep tight tonight. Oh. You're a Renaissance man. I am a Renaissance man. That's how I think of myself. How strange that you pick up on these things. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Thank you very much. Yes, night, Rebecca. I'm sure you'll sleep better than me tonight, Rebecca. We've still got a night time to go. It is 8:10 our time. Couple of hours' time, I'll be in bed. John Boy will be reading one of his latest novels. I'll be reading something to do with doll houses, of course. I don't know why I have to say this. Anyway, let me show you. Yes, I like this because it was a very sort of Indian type design, Indian type fabric, and it had the sort of brownie colors in there. Then it picked up with the vinyl. I thought was a really nice color. This one has a zip as well. And it's got the zip at the front there, and then the inside just shows all this, just a little hint on the outside. I've got the lining all on the inside as well. Really can't, I really don't show. Do you know, guys, I would be rubbish at one of these shopping channels. See, we're all rubbish at something. We're good at something, we're rubbish at something. I would be rubbish at a shopping channel. So that's got a zip there, so it's got a zip pocket. Just undo that. And on the inside of the zip pocket, I put a waterproof vinyl. It's a beige color waterproof vinyl. So if anything wet got in there, it's a nice waterproof material and easily to clean. So let's throw that up. And I've done the key fob inside as well. So you can put your keys in that one as well. And again, the straps come off, so you can use it just as a shoulder bag or crossbody bag. So, and it's got the two pockets as well on the other side, the double pocket like that. So it's got everything. So I'll just zip that up. And I can show you the top, just the brown leather. There we are. Put that there. Do you want to see just a couple of the other ones? Or maybe that one? Well, I'll show you just that. They're very cheap. That's my Japanese knot bag. Okay, Leanne. Sarah, you really are amazing. I don't know, Sarah. I think what it is, I'm very the way I look at life, it's almost as if I don't know if anyone feels the same, but sometimes I feel like I'm just visiting, like I'm looking at everything, anything, and I look at the wall of our house, and then I start studying the texture, thinking, isn't that amazing how it does this and does that, or the color of this, the color of that, whether it's animal, mineral, if it's natural. I'm always looking at things, looking at shapes, looking at colors, looking at textures, and it goes on constantly in my head. We're watching television and there's buildings on the program, and I'm looking at the architecture of the buildings. It's just, I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed. Let me get these bags quick and show you guys. Oh. Right, let's grab that. Grab those just quickly. Right, okay. This one here, this one and the gold one there, they're £50. That includes shipping. It's all, well, tea's gone cold again. That's a lovely bright orange vinyl with this nice soft furry fabric again. And I've done a different kind of handle strap there. And the zip I've done, just bent the corners of the bag down and sewed them in with these tabs, so the zips go down into the bag. It's just a different style I tried, just to see, and I was quite pleased with it. Let's take out the tea towels, and then there we are. Again, I put a little key fob there. It's actually got a ring in it, so you could put keys on it and then just take it on and off. I just put that in just to show people that you could clip things onto it. And it's got a sort of charcoal grey, and it's all waterproof vinyl that I use there. So it's the whole thing is waterproof inside. So there's two big pockets in there, and that side you can't really see it with the light, but it has one big zip there going right along. So that's that. But that comes out quite fat, if you can see it. So it's quite a substantial bag. You'd have that over your shoulder or whatever, and it would really hold quite a lot, that one. But that's that one. And I'll get the gold one as well. Oops. Oh, yes. This one in the upholster shop, when I said I bought a few vinyls because of what they were, this gold one was the same as the other vinyls. They said it was £90 a metre. That's a lot of money to me. But I got it a lot cheaper because it was just the end of the roll. But you probably, I don't know if you can see it in the light, but it's all patterned. The whole thing is like sort of watermarked, the look of it, the sort of patterning on it. Yeah, you can sort of see it there. It's all very sort of textured and patterned, but that's just got a magnetic seal with a tab around it to keep it extra strong, and then it's got a zip in there on one side, and that's nice, just a nice fabric I thought to go with the outside of the bag there. And then it's got the two, it's got one big pocket on the inside there. There we are, one big pocket, and then space in the rest of the bag. So, and that's a fixed strap, so that's not adjustable. So you would just put that on, fling it over your shoulder, and you've got it. Oops, where am I? I'm going off. It's because the camera is opposite of what it is in real life. I mean, I look on that side to you, but I'm actually sitting that side. So yes, they're the same price. And then these two, that's I think these were £30. That's including the £15 shipping. So I'm not really making anything on these two, but I just would like to sell them. That's all fully lined, like that, and it's they're called a Japanese knot bag. So the handles are different. So the big handle you just put through the small handle, like so, and that closes the bag. So it's just that when you've got things in it, it would just fill out there like a ball shape, and then you just hold that as a handle, and then you open it up by pulling it apart. But they are actually, if you wanted, they're made in such a way that there's no seams showing. So if you wanted to, you could turn it this way out. Oops, have it that way. And then you've got a purple bag, and there is a zip on it. So if you use it the other way around, the zip's on the inside. But if you use it that way around, the zip's on the outside. Oh, thank you, darling. I'll just turn it. I know. I will drink this next one, I promise. No, don't. I will drink this one. I will. I won't let you down, John boy. So that's the Japanese knot bag. That's 30, and this is 30 as well. And this is just a tote bag, just a normal tote bag, but just nice and bright. It's got the tropical fish. I like those. And it's got a zip pocket on the outside, a zip pocket on the inside, and the two. And I use the outside fabric for the pockets, the deep pockets on the inside. So there's two pockets there. So it's sewn in the middle, and it's sewn each time I do that. I sew a good couple of rows in there so it's nice and strong. They're very close together. But you can't see it on camera, but I do two rows, not one. So it just keeps it. And they always they call it crow's feet when you do a tiny, you come out to the corners as well. Hang on, keep hiding it with my thumb. But you come up and then you come out like that. And it just gives it extra strength. So when you're using the pocket, you don't break them. Thank you very much. Thank you. So that's the tote bag. Oh, that's my last one over there. I can't reach it, John, but thank you. I don't know how I get away with it. I really don't. And this I bought this fabric is by Alexander Henry. He is from California. Anyone from California watching? If you look up Alexander Henry, you'll find his fabrics. He has a huge range. They're always bright. They're always over the top. Not this shirt, but most of the shirts I wear when I go out are his fabrics. They're all something. And I bought enough fabric to make a shirt, and this was the leftover fabric. This is the same price as the other bags as well, but this one is a crossbody bag, so you put it on like so, wear it across the body, and it's got a pocket on the outside there, so you've got that, and a little hint of the inside fabric there. And then if you unzip it, that's got a metal black and silver metal zip. And I always put the little studs on the end, the rivets on the end to hold the vinyl on. And then inside, it has this this fabric on the inside. And there is down, you can't see it properly, but there is one big pocket on the inside. It's the same fabric as the outside of the bag, with the cats. So it's just one pocket on one side, basically. But anyway, that's it. That's them all. And my little Wacky Wear logo sticking out there. Let's put those there. Cheers, everybody. Although it's early for some people, so cheers, everybody. Right. Let's put those out the way. Oh, you usually watch on your TV? Yes, some people watch on different things. I always watch YouTube on the TV because I just like a big screen and I don't need my glasses when I'm watching. Oh, sorry, I know I'm staring, guys, sorry, but I'm just reading I don't like not looking at all your comments. Adorable. Oh, Leanne, thank you. Bless you. I know. Mama Goose. Oh, bless you, John Boy. Do you know he's so this is my home, and John Boy moved in about 10 years ago, 10 or 11 years. He is in my will. If I die before him, he takes over my home. So he will never be homeless. That's just what people do. And but in saying that, he's, because of his OCD, he has to clean. So he cleans the house. It doesn't matter where he's living. So it just happens to be this house, and he cleans his cars practically every other day. Two of his cars are in a garage here that he takes out sometimes, cleans them and puts them back in again. But he does have proper OCD. It annoys him a lot of the time, but it's a thing you have to understand. I don't have OCD, except I do over my work, my miniatures and everything I make. I just want it perfect, and it just, yes, about the crow's feet. Yeah, that's when you sew up straight and then you sew two bits going out. They're like little crow's feet. I don't know. Maybe they're called something. Maybe they're not called anything in other countries. Maybe it's just the English that give them a silly name. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Dina, please put them on your Etsy. I'll put my bags on Etsy, do you mean, Dina? I'll wait for you to answer if that's what you're, or you can let me know. Super cute bags, Rich, and cheers to you and John Boy as well as Nigel and the gang. Yeah, Nigel. I think Nigel is sleeping or resting with John Boy in the lounge. So he's an older boy. So he's. Oh yes, okay, Dina. Yeah, I'll do that. I only have the one Etsy shop, so and that's the reason I took my bags off this one because it looked a bit. What does he actually do? Does he do miniatures or does he do bags? But I will list the bags on Etsy. Or actually, like I say, if anyone would like to email me, although I don't know how you send payment unless people have you PayPal or whatever, because Etsy, because I'm selling them at that price. And then I pay for shipping and the cost of the fabrics and the time it took, and then Etsy take even more off. They're not really worth my while to do that. So I don't know, Dina. That's okay. We will take all of them. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Maybe you could email me and just have a proper chat about it. So I was thinking if anyone likes any of the bags, they can always email me and we can work out how to do payment. If it's abroad, quite a few people, as Donna buys off me that we met. She came over. She sends is it called a banker's draft? It looks like a check, but you just get it from the bank. It's not an actual check, but they just write the person's name and how much in sterling, and they do it that way in the money, because otherwise I can't change foreign currency anymore in the banks over here. They won't do it. You have to go to special places, and then they charge you an arm and a leg. It's people make it impossible for you these days. That's fine. Gives you more time to craft. My daughter is similar. Yes, I get up in the morning and I start thinking miniatures and thinking dollhouse. I think of the commission I'm working on at the moment. That's the last things I think about when I'm trying to sleep at night and as soon as I wake up in the morning. And that just goes on the whole time I am awake. I mean, I'm doing this now with you guys because it's to do with dolls' houses, miniatures, crafting. Sometimes I'm watching television and it's things that I would normally have liked, but because it doesn't involve the things I want anymore, I start watching TV, but I'm thinking about what I'm doing down in the workshop, and then I lose the plot of what we're watching on TV. I'm terrible. I'm a goose. How much was the lovely blue one? I missed the price. Was it this? Was it these ones? If it was either of these, they're 30. The Japanese knot bag and the tote bag. Oh no, the earlier one. You said blue. Blue. Oh, hang on. Was this one? Yes, Etsy have become so expensive to sell, and that's closed one of yes, money order. That's it. Yes, this one. These ones, they're all the top ones. They Mamagoose, and that includes the shipping to wherever in the world. But they're the ones that have got everything going on, pockets inside, pockets outside. This zip took a day to put in, ridiculous. And it's got this is one of the vinyls that I got that was expensive, but I got cheap. So I was really pleased because it was such good quality. But that would be 70, and that includes wherever you live, however much it costs to pack and send. Yes, that's right. Everyone's saying, well, MoneyGram or money order. Some people have posted me a money order, first of all, in pound sterling, and then I just stick it in the bank and then send them the item. That's worked really, really well. Some people have PayPal'd me. People that have PayPal, you can just do friends and family. Oh, I must say something to you guys as well. If I'm shipping over anything like bags or vases or anything, and they have cost us whatever, I only usually put the value for the customs declaration. I only usually put 20 or 30 pound, even though the thing might have cost more, because if you when that's happened coming my way and the person has put a higher, really high value of what they're sending, then I get a big VAT bill or a tax bill, and they won't let me have it at the post office till I've paid, quite a bit. I think it was like 20 odd or 30 odd pound I was asked to pay to receive a parcel that somebody had sent. So it was Dina, which you know all about that. But it's just if you put a lower value, I think it's if it's under the equivalent of £39, even though the thing might be dearer, you just take the chance that it doesn't get lost in shipping, but then you don't get charged extra. And I wouldn't like to send anything to anybody and then they have a bill to pay before they can get hold of the item. It's not. I wouldn't do that to anyone. Yes, don't put more as the value because it's because it is a pain. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. Oh, Mama Goose. Oh, you're in the UK, so that's okay. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, we can do on PayPal or whatever. That would be excellent. As I say, I always usually try and put my email in the box, in the description box. I don't know if I can do it when I'm doing a live stream because I don't know if I can edit it after and put it in. I'll see. It's my first live stream, as you guys know. But like, yes, oh, lovely. They're lovely to touch and lovely to feel, the vinyls. They're really nice. And they've been stored in a big plastic storage container that I have upstairs. And this is sort of the first time they've come out since I photographed them to put them on Etsy a long time ago. So they've just been out and kept tidy, and they will be put back as well. Oh, bless you, Dina, which is why we have a package coming to you next week. I know, Dina, you've been telling me about all the little things and the jewelry finds that you've been making different things with that you love doing. I'm really quite excited, and I can't wait to find the right rooms to put them in. Like I don't have enough rooms to put them in. But yes, no, that's fine. Absolutely brilliant. So, okay, guys, I think I'm learning when I'm looking at the screen and everything. We've been chatting for just over 2 hours. My God, this has been absolutely brilliant. I can see on the screen here, the light is going, and we don't have lighting in the conservatory because it's a polycarbonate roof or whatever they're called. So we can't find any way to hang a decent light. And that light coming from there is the kitchen light, but it doesn't really come in here properly. So I think we might have to wrap it up. Oh, thank you, Wanda. I have to say, all of you guys, Rachel, Wanda, Dina, Mama Goose, every one of you, when I do videos and then after that the phone starts pinging, I think, oh, I've got a comment, and I get I get all excited that somebody's commented, and I have to look, and I've known the name and know the name. I think, oh yes, that's so and so. Oh yes, and I think, oh, I know her, and although we've never met, a lot of us, I just feel like I know you. So it's so nice to actually, yeah, it's been great. I hope you do it again. I will do a live stream again, guys, if you want. I'm sure some of you do. But I'll think of something different to do. Like maybe I'll be making something like making some furniture or doing something or decorating, what would be, I wouldn't do something that I've got to concentrate too hard on, because, oh, you're welcome, Charlotte. Would love that, Rachel. I will do that. Maybe what I'll do is I've got some bits of furniture that nice to spend the morning with your miniatures and vintage. Very kind of you to come along and to take the time. Oh, thank you, Wanda. It really is like a family. And Diane, thank you, Diane. I've met you. I know you. I'm going to put the little shawl that you made for the French lady in her house soon, because I'm going to do a video of doing her rooms up again and putting things in. So you'll see that as well. Lovely to see you all. And to you, Lindsay, take care and hope babies are fine. I'm sure they will be. And Mona, it's been wonderful. Thank you. So cool. When, damn, I'm late. Hope to catch a future stream. Oh, God love you. Oh, bless you. I will be doing another stream, a live stream. Bye, Sienna. And thank you. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. You really are. Lovely to speak to you on here as well. And Kathy Blount, I know you so well. Hurrah. But yeah, it's been really, really lovely to speak to you all. This is to Nigel and Georgie. Oh, they get those. They definitely will get those. They get them when we're watching TV and they're trying to sleep on our laps, and I want to massage them and give them hugs, and they get all moany at me. I don't mind. So much fun. You're welcome, Sarah. Oh, John Boy's in the lounge. It's really funny having John Boy in the lounge commenting. And we're quite lucky that John Boy hasn't said anything rude. I'm joking. I didn't have to tell him to behave. He does behave. He's quite the gentleman as well. But really, really lovely speaking to you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been looking straight at you at the screen, to be honest, but all the time, because I'm looking at the screen on the laptop, I'm not looking at the camera. Oh, but I did promise John Boy I'd drink the tea that he made. So I'm going to drink that now. Oh, it's still nice and hot, thank goodness. Oh, and someone's calling out, "Good night, John Boy." "Good night, Jimbo," he shouted back. I love that program. That's why I call him John Boy. When we go to bed tonight, it's like he's in another room somewhere, and I will say, "Good night, John Boy." Well, sometimes I do. Bye from East Texas. Hurrah. Oh, how lovely. I wish I could come visit you all. I really do. Oh, that's really funny. It's almost hard to leave you all. That's really strange saying goodbye when you just want to talk. The Waltons, that was it. The Waltons. That was a fab show. Very fun. Yes. And Mona, please don't apologize for anything. No misspelling. It doesn't matter. When you're trying to do this, I know what it's like, and type to people and look at the screen. I'm surprised I can speak properly, let alone type. And by the way, guys, I really want to apologize for not having the sound on. I don't actually know what I did, so hopefully it works all right the next time I come on. But I really do apologize. It was so frustrating with you all saying you can't hear me. I have to say I was getting quite anxious, and I felt like I had let you down, and that would have really, it would have ruined my night. And now I feel tearful again because I'm feeling very heartfelt. Anyway, let me see. More Tobin. Hi from Holland. Oh, hopefully next time you'll catch us when we do a live stream again, and I will. maybe what I'll do is get some furniture, some wooden furniture that I am planning on doing up and kit bashing, as we call it, as we all like to call it. And I need a ring of light. Yes, I have actually got one of those light rings. I just bought it recently. So maybe as it's getting darker, I'll try and set that up behind the laptop next time. Says good night, everyone. Coffee time for me. When I was in New York, I loved hearing. I used to go into cafes just to hear them say, "You want a coffee?" I loved it. I loved it. I wanted to be them. Yes, no apologies, Mona. Don't ever apologize. Just don't do it. That's too English. Don't be English. Leave that to us. We're too busy apologizing for the world. Good night. A good idea about the light. Yes, I have got one. So I'll do this on I've learned that you can do a private stream, so no one can actually see it. Just so you can see what it's like. So I'll try that, and I'll try it with the light when it gets a bit darker this time of night, about 8:30, and see how that adds to the light. And if that works fine, then I can use that for the next time. Yes, it's all the techie stuff we're still learning. At our age, you're right, Dina. My God, some days I feel 100. Yeah, good idea with the light. Absolutely. And no, it's not good. It's not goodbye, Em. It's not goodbye to any of you. It is see you later. So I shall go, which is awful when everyone's chatting. Southern goodbye. Oh. And good night, Mona. Sleep tight when it comes to night time. Goodbye to everyone all over the world, from Richard, John Boy Nice, and Georgie in East Anglia. Oh, he is a good lad, John Boy. He allows me to live the miniature life I'm living. Anyway, I've got to go now because I feel very tearful. Good night to everybody, and it's been so nice. Okay, and we'll see each other again soon. And I miss you all guys already. Take care though. Bye bye. Oh dear.